And we are live. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another Extraordinary Light show with me and Lily.
Hello, everyone. So happy to be here, Alexandra.
Yes, Lily was late. Lily was late. So I was like, Lily, what's happening? But we will forgive you this time.
I know, my computer. You know what? It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse.
But my computer was having issues. We're gonna forgive you. We need to work with whatever we got. So that's how it's in life. And we already have some people in the chat. This is amazing. Tracy was here before we even started.
Tracy, you're so awesome. I love Tracy.
She is awesome. She's true fan from 4 Minutes Masters. And I always see like she's always so supportive, and now she's here for the first time to our live. So welcome, Tracy.
Yeah, it's so cool. So, you know, people like Tracy really makes us, you know, do what we want to do even more, right? Because like we know she's waiting. We want to create great content for her. It's so awesome, Tracy. She comes into my live shows too, which is also really nice.
That's awesome. Tracy's awesome. Yes, and then when you get this feedback and you still, you know, people are excited to watch this and to learn something and to share their ideas, it's awesome. And we have Danica here, hi Danica, and Clifford's here, and Daniel.
Nice, and Daniel, of course, Daniel.
Oh, this is amazing. I love it. We have a good start here. So
yeah, I know, that's the thing. You know, it's I was thinking about this the other day. Like a lot of people, you put out content on your channel on YouTube. I put out content on my channel on YouTube. And in the beginning, it's just like, is this even working? You know, you kind of, and then you have all of these nice people writing comments. He's like, you know what? Yeah, I am providing value, and people are really happy to see my video. So it's really nice to see all the support coming through.
Yes, and I love it. And we started started small, and we do appreciate every single person, because it's not like you have 3 million subscribers and then everybody's like, you really know somebody's watching, somebody's learning, you really change somebody's day, and it's unbelievable feeling. So thank you all for commenting and watching and being here for us, and we are hoping to provide even more value for you in the future.
Love it.
And how are you been, Lily, this week?
I'm good. I'm good. Things have been busy, but really good. I'm getting ready to launch my program very soon, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, it's just kind of making me think about my journey so far. I think it's been quite the incredible journey, and it's going to continue on. Right? I was thinking about this too while I was compiling all my information together, and even for people who are watching right now, when you start out in the beginning, it's hard in the beginning for anybody, right? When you start out, you're not seeing the results, you're putting in all this hard work, and you're just not seeing the results that you're expecting. And then in those moments that you feel like quitting, and you know, I'm going to tell you right now, if you feel like that, like, don't quit yet, because there's just like so much more coming your way. And I'm kind of on the other side now. Now I'm finally starting to see some lift. I'm seeing all the things that I've been doing all this time is actually working. But, you know, there are times in the beginning that you just feel like, oh, I just want to give up. There's like, is this even worth it? What I'm trying to say is that if you love what you do, you need to keep going. So I'm in that place right now that I feel like, okay, it's working. Things are going well, and I'm excited.
Yay, go Lily. We are just getting started.
I know. I feel like I'm still just getting started, but I'm not in the beginning yet. I'm in the beginning of beginning, not beginning of beginning.
Not like real beginning of the beginning of the beginning.
Yeah.
But the beginning of the beginning. I know. That's whatever my husband and I accomplished, I always say, we are just getting started. And that's like for 4 years, it's our like sentence. We always say everything that happened, we are just getting started. So, and we should always remember that, you know what, there is so much more to learn, and we can grow so much more. And I notice in this, we are almost gonna hit 1 year now, like in a few months. So, and the more I'm learning and researching and doing this, I know that how much I don't know that I thought that I know. And it's incredible. And I love it because it's so much room for me to grow and learn, and then I can help people in a deeper and better way. So it's awesome.
Yeah, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. I love the mindset of like, we're just getting started. Always, right? Always, because there's so much to learn and grow, and like the ceiling is just like limitless for everybody.
Yes. So everything is awesome. We're all just getting started.
We're both so excited. Look at Alexandra's tan.
You can tell I was just telling Lily, I look like a tourist who just came, and then I was on the beach and I got a sunburn. It's like, seriously, you're not even wearing sunscreen. So, you know, I love it. It's a little bit of the vitamin D for me.
Do you go to the beach every day?
Not every day. Not every day. I love to go anywhere I can in the morning for sunrise, but I cannot get a sunburn on sunrise. But like during the day, not that often. But today I decided it's time, and it was kind of like windy and it was raining this for the whole January. It was kind of all on and off weather. So today was a perfect day. So
that is nice. That is nice. It's so you watch the sunrise. That's beautiful.
It's so special. I love it. It's like, and usually there's nobody on the beach, so it's just me and one lady that's walking her dog every morning, and it's just like this new beginning, like new start, the totally new day. There you can decide what is going to be your intention, how you want your day to be like. I love to meditate there, and it's just very special emotions I have only with the sunrise. I love going on the beach and I love connecting with nature, with the ocean, but sunrise is something very special for me.
Yeah. So it's important, right? It's important to set your day off right and set the intention. I do the same thing too. I don't go to the beach. I live in very cold Toronto. But in the morning I wake up, I was like, I'm going to set the intention today. What is the intention? Like today, because I have a lot of these one-on-one interactions with people, my intention was like, I'm going to make every intention count. And what was your intention today?
Today, because I have this, before this live, I have a mastermind group with Danica.
Yeah.
So today, this morning, I was just thinking, and I was like, my intention was to inspire her to do bigger things.
Oh.
And by doing that, I just inspiring myself as well to do bigger things, because if I'm doing bigger things, that's how you inspire people, by action. Yeah. So today was that.
And oh, that's so nice. That is nice. And that's the thing. When you set the intention, I feel like you actually do it versus just doing it by accident kind of thing. So she's probably going to be inspired to do a lot bigger things because of your intention that you said.
I hope so.
She's in the chat. Tell us what
and then she will inspire people around her, and it's just chain reaction. So you can change one small corner of the world, and in many years after that, it's going to be ripple effect, and decades from now, everything will be different just because you did something small, kind. So every act, it counts. So don't take anything for granted.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Look at all this wisdom. What's happening, Lily, with us today?
What? All of this wisdom? Is that what you said? It's because we set the intention.
Yes, set the intention.
Yes, set the intention. There's a lesson in everything that you do. It started off with Alexandra's sunrise. I think that's what it was. Sunrise on the beach, and it became all of those life lessons. All right. Alexandra, as always, I do have questions for you. You ready for the questions?
I am ready for the questions.
All right. So the first question comes from Raymond. Raymond saying, what's the best way to find the right people to work with?
I love this question because it shows us that he really understands how important it is to find the right people to work with. So it's not like, oh, you know, let's just find somebody to work with and we can create this. Like, I think it's more important to put extra time to finding right people than just to try. If you find right people in the beginning, you're going to have such an easy path after that. Unless if you find people and they're not right for you and your business, it's going to be just constantly correcting and, you know, like this and that. So the one way that I see that is effective is knowing who you are, what you stand for, what is your mission, what you want people to be excited about, who you truly are. And then you need to express that. So you need to be loud and clear about who you are and where you are now and where you want to go with you and your business. So when people who are relating to that, they're going to come and say, you know what? I am like that. I am light. I want to inspire people. I want to change the world. I want to be there and help people find their dreams and help them change every day of their life. So yeah, I want to be with you. And then when you have the same values, the same beliefs, the same inspirations, and the same motivation and goals, then this is the right people for you. And along the way, keep reminding yourself and keep going back and setting an intention and focus on it. And because goals can change and you need to talk about it. You need to have like, I don't know, every week or every month or every quarter. Let me just go back and let's talk about our vision. Let's talk about everything that we're doing. So you don't need to delegate every single activity from the people because you trust them. You're going to trust people that they're going to come and they're going to do their work, whatever they believe is the best for your big mission. So I think just being honest and being open and true to yourself and express that and also trust people. And the way you find the right people is just by knowing what is actually right for you. And don't settle for less. If somebody is not the believer like you, I love when everyone always say that. If you're not believe, you're not going to be fit here. So if somebody doesn't believe in people, if somebody doesn't like, I am light and I love people who are light, who see positivity in everything, who want to light up people, who want to share inspiration, who really want to truly help people find their purpose and live it every day. So if you're not that, we are not going to be fit, right? Like Lily and me, we have the same goal. We have the same goal to help people. That's why we are here 18 weeks, till 18 weeks. And if we are totally different, this wouldn't work. So that's like, how would I put it? What do you have to say about it, Lily?
I love it. I agree with everything that you said. Absolutely. It's important to know what you stand for. Alexandra always talks about being the light. And there are people who are going to be attracted to the light, or there are people going to completely shun away from the light. And it's good. You don't want people who doesn't want to believe in the things that you do. So I actually put a lot of the things that we're talking about into practice when I hired my first employee. I have an assistant. His name is Pepito. He's the most awesome employee I've ever had in my entire life. Like, he is the most caring, the hardest working person. And the reason why I was able to find, and I found him very quickly. I was able to find him within a couple of days. And within a couple of days, I knew that he was the right person for me. So there's a process that I followed, is what Alexandra's talking about. If you believe, my one word is extraordinary. So in my ad, it was all about being extraordinary. It's all about changing the world. It's all about going on this mission. And he replied back and he's like, I want to be part of this mission. I want to change the world. And other people probably saw it as like, oh, this is so stupid. I want to be someone's assistant. I don't want to go on this world-changing mission. Great. Don't apply for it. So I didn't have to go through a lot of resumes and cover letters because the people who didn't care about my vision just didn't apply. So it's important to be very clear in your ad when you are actually hiring an employee. And second, I'm a coach. So for his interview, it wasn't like, talk to me about your last experience. It was like, I'm a coach. It's important for me, for you to believe in my coaching practice. So I gave him a coaching session as an interview. And he just he jumped on it. He loved it. And I said, because he's going to be dealing with my coaching clients. So he needs to know what I do and he needs to believe in it. And he just loved it. It was such a good fit. And I don't know how long has it been. I think I've had him for a couple of months now. and he's rocking it. He's doing amazing. And I couldn't be happier finding him. So it was really good.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, when you know what you're looking for, it's easier. Yeah, and like somebody would say, you know what, like these ladies are crazy. They're so hyperactive and like, oh, everything is, oh, let's do it. Let's change the world. Like they are crazy. So perfect. Like we are not fit for you. And like we have a separate path. So this would never work.
We're not a good fit if you don't want to change the world and be positive.
Yes, if you think we're crazy, then
that's okay.
We love it. I love when people say I'm crazy. Because only crazy people change the world. So
it's true. Look at all the people who have changed the world. They're all a little crazy, and it's great. Great to be a little bit different.
Yes.
Like it. I like it.
Being crazy is awesome.
Alexandra's in a very good mood today.
I am.
You're always in a good mood, though. You're always in a good mood.
But today is special. I don't know. I just I'm ready for some changes, and I'm ready to. Cannot really talk about it yet, but I will soon. And I'm very excited for everything that is coming. And it's just, I'm constantly reminding ourselves that we are creators of our lives. You are choosing your experiences and you have a power and control. So use it. Use that power.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it, Alexandra. It's true. And there are some changes that we can't talk about right now, but great changes are happening because you made that happen.
Yes.
Yeah, you're responsible.
Yes.
All right. Next question. Speaking of changes, what's your vision? What's your opinion on vision boards?
What's my vision? So vision board, like everybody talks about vision board. Everybody knows everything about vision board. And I was reading so much about it, but I never actually made one, which is very strange. I was writing my goals. I have my mind maps. You can call some mind maps a vision board, but I wouldn't actually call them that. And so I cannot like tell you from my experience, oh, I have all these vision boards and everything came true. But what is thing with us seeing something, with seeing goals written down or in pictures, it's you actually believe it's possible. And when you see something, when we need to see everything, right? That's why people don't believe in things with, oh, you need to see it, And when you see your goals, in your mind, it's oh, yes, it's possible. I can do it. Like you see, I have this picture of this perfect vacation or this goal I have set or whatever, and it's possible. So that's why writing down things is so effective, because it has different chemicals in your brain when you see something or when you just think about it. And when we are talking now about vision boards, actually inspired me to make one. So in the future, I would love to make it. And maybe I will actually make a video about my first vision board. And that would be awesome. And then we can see together what will be the end results, right? Because I cannot say, you know what, vision board works or they don't work. Because like I said, I don't know. I know the writing down things works. And I see so many people have success with vision boards, so that's awesome, and I will always encourage it, but I don't know from the experience. So I think I will make one, and I think it will be awesome to make some, very big and like scary goals, and then we can all watch it together. And when I accomplish them, because you can accomplish anything you want, then it will be even bigger inspiration for people. So that's awesome. You should do that. What do you think about vision board?
I'm with you. I've never made one myself. I'm open to it though, because I know there's a lot of people who have had a lot of success with it. I do believe in having a vision of some sort that is audacious, that is completely, like you said, a big, scary goal that you think that, wow, I don't know if I'm ever going to get to it, but it's good to have that vision. One of the visions that I had since I was a little girl is me stepping on stage and talking in front of a lot of people. It's a vision that I always had. And to let you guys know in the chat, I come from a very poor country. I barely knew how to speak English when I first came to Canada. I did ESL, which is English as a second language. That's what it stands for. I couldn't even form my words. I couldn't pronounce a lot of things. So for someone to really have the vision to becoming a speaker, standing on stage, it seems like a really audacious, crazy goal, but I got to do it. I got to do it last September when I spoke at TEDx. So visions do come true. It's important to have a vision. Now, the actual board of it, I'm open. I think I'm going to do it. We should do it together.
Yes, that's awesome.
We'll try it. We'll try it. I have to YouTube how to do it. Okay, I'll do it. I have to YouTube it to see how to even create one.
Well, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
There is no excuses. We can find everything we
want.
Exactly.
But it's important to have a vision and have crazy goals. I think people don't have big enough goals, right? Like your goals should scare the crap out of you. It should be like, oh my God, how am I going to figure this out? That's what keeps you excited. I don't know. Alexandra and I are very excited today.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of energy.
And people in the chat say that we should embrace, Tracy said that we should embrace our craziness. Thank you, Tracy. I agree with you. And they said it's, Danica said so much positive energy. And Kitty said awesomeness. Yes. And Tracy needs to go. Bye, Tracy. See you. And my sister and my mom are here. I love you guys.
Aww,
this is awesome.
I have a question. I'm assuming your mom and your sister look like you. Beautiful. You all look
they are beautiful.
Yeah, all three of them look the same.
Yeah, I have two sisters, and we are all. My younger sister kind of look like me a little bit, but we are all kind of different, but same. It's weird. You can tell we are sisters, but we are different, and beautiful.
Beautiful, of course. Nice.
And that's gonna be awesome. We're gonna make a vision board. I love it. And I want to share my big thing, my big goal for the next 9 weeks. That's gonna happen.
I want to know
that what I today I was thinking how I'm gonna inspire Danica to do it. So Daniel and I, we decided that we are gonna run a marathon in Serbia in 9 weeks. So let me just do a little backup story. So we ran half a marathon last year in January. So last year in January. And then this year in January, we supposed to run a marathon, but then we couldn't make it that day. So even like after a few weeks into our training, we stopped training. And then we're like, you know what, maybe we're gonna run in Serbia, but then with the time and the dates, we thought we're not gonna be there in April 21st. So we were like, you know what, like we're just not gonna make it. So we kind of stopped training altogether. And then Daniel was going on the run almost daily. I would go like once in a while, but not like just for a couple of miles, not even closely to train for a marathon. So now, like I would say, maybe I can run 5 miles or something or so. So I can even go and run a half a marathon, not the whole marathon, like 26.2 miles or 42 kilometers. So we are like changing our plans and everything. I said, oh wow, we're gonna be in Serbia on April 21st. We should go and run a marathon. And we were like, yes, let's do it. And they were like, 9 weeks. Like how you prepare for a marathon in 9 weeks. So today I'll show you. I was making a plan.
Oh, okay.
For my running, and it looks scary. Because the first week you're running 9 miles, so then it's 12, 13, like in 3rd weeks you should run half a marathon already, which is crazy. And I kind of need to do it. It's kind of representing a new start and the things that everything is your mindset and you can do everything. And I think I will inspire so many people with this. So I need to do it, especially now when I set it on my life. So I need to do it. That's why I said it, because now I have all you people to hold me accountable that I will run a marathon. And it's going to be exhausting, but it's going to be so worth it. So that's maybe I should put on my vision board so I can constantly be reminded of, you know what, you can do it. And every time if I don't feel like training, or if I feel like, oh, I want to stop on 5th mile and I need to run like 10 more, then I'm just going to remember that vision board and remember that all my beautiful souls are counting on me. So that's something that it's kind of new. And I love it. I'm excited.
That's so exciting. And it's nice that how you kind of chunked it down. Like it's like running so you're doing a full marathon, like a full, which is 42
kilometers.
42 kilometers.
Yes. So I ran the half a marathon last year in January, and since then I didn't run more than maybe 7 miles, and they were just once, and then 5 miles or 2 miles or something like that. Not like 26 miles. So this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing. And you are an example of showing that anything is possible. Right? There was this oh my goodness, I forget. There's this marathon that happens in the States and in Tennessee. And it's a marathon, but you have to kind of go through these woods in the middle of the night. And it was insane. It was just like people coming out scratched out, and they're just like crazy, but people apply to run. I'm going to find out what that is, and then I'll put in the comments later. But what really came out of it was the amount of grit and the mindset that you need to actually complete it. I think a lot of it's is having the mindset to keep going than the physicality of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was just talking to Danica, and she was like, oh, maybe I'll do it, or at least the half a marathon, because she never ran. And I said, and it's the thing, like, okay, now I'm gonna run 13 miles, right? And then you did it, because in the run it's hard, right? It's like 2 hours and a half run, and you're like, oh my God, I'm dying. And then you're like, oh, a little bit, and then you made it. And the week after that, so you have the small runs during the week, like 3, 5, 8 miles. And then once a week, you have a long run. So let's say you have a 16 miles. And then you say, wow, like, but last week I ran 14 miles. So just 2 more miles. I can do it.
Yeah.
And like, you building this mindset, and you're building self-confidence and also endurance and everything in these weeks. So yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. And usually the training for a marathon is like 18 weeks, right? Or like 20 something weeks, but we don't have that time. So I found one program there is like for 9 weeks, and they say like it's not recommended for people who cannot run like 10 miles from the start.
Yeah.
Well, but what I can do, I'm not just gonna quit because of it. So I'm just gonna make it work.
You're gonna figure it out. You always do. You will always figure it out.
There is no excuse.
You can vlog.
Yes, yeah, that's awesome. That's an awesome idea, actually. Yes.
And vlog your marathon. Oh, that's so exciting. How about Alexandra? You document your training on your YouTube.
That's awesome idea, actually. I can do it like once a week, maybe after the long run, and like just say everything that happened and how was the week. And actually, I want to talk about what I eat, because running a marathon on a plant-based diet is awesome, and I want to inspire people and show them by my example that it's possible, and that I was reading a lot about it, and actually people recover better and faster, and also combination with fasting. And then I'm gonna have all these, like maybe on the end I can make a plan for the people who want to try it. Yeah. So it's gonna be awesome. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Alexandra's gonna document her journey. Yes.
And my sister says, I was like, no thanks. She's still young. She still doesn't know that she can do everything she wants. Yeah. And Danica says she cannot even run 1 kilometer. Danica said, you can do everything you want. Start small.
You can do it.
When I started my first run, like few months before our half a marathon, I couldn't run not even half a mile. But I said, you know what? I'm going to be better tomorrow. So I came tomorrow, and I was a little bit better. And I was a little bit better the other day, and the day after that, and the day after that. So now I have this mindset that I can, even though now, like, I will probably die if I would go to run a marathon, but I have the mindset that with the training and practice, I will get there. And when I finish that, then I will always say, wow, I run a marathon. So what else I can do, right? So it's like building one on another, and it's just helping you to achieve anything, not just training, but anything in life, right? Like, if I run a marathon, I can do everything.
Yeah. So. And that's the thing. That it's the mindset. I didn't you challenge me to run 1 kilometer? Was it 1 kilometer or was 2? I don't remember.
For you?
Yeah, for me, you challenged.
I think it was 3.
3 kilometers a day?
No,
1 mile? I think you did 1 mile.
Yeah, 1 mile. Yeah, 1 mile.
Yeah, I did a 1 mile. And you know what, Danica, you can do it. It wasn't that hard. It's just like run, have a good time, enjoy the scenery. And that's the thing. You could do anything you want. I think running a marathon really helps with the mindset. I have not run a marathon before. I don't know if it's on my list to do. Maybe not. I kind of compare it to dancing because I've done really intense dancing before in my life. And I used to be like the worst dancer in the world. Okay. Like really bad, like awful, like to the point that my beginner teacher told me to repeat the beginner class many times because I was so bad. But I had this mindset. I'm like, I'm going to do it. And I had like terrible flexibility. I couldn't do the splits. I couldn't kick my leg up. I was just awful, to the point that the chiropractor told me that you need to quit dancing because your body's not fit for a dancer. That's what he said. And I went home and I cried. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to allow him to bother me. I'm going to train every single day. And eventually I was able to dance at a professional level. And I was able to do the splits. I was able to do high kicks and everything because I just like had the mindset. When you decide you're going to do something, you're just going to do it. Like Alexandra, you couldn't even run half a mile and now you're running an entire marathon. Just have to have the mindset. Anyways, Danica, you can do it. That's the point in all of this.
Danica,
you can do it.
And I love what Cliff just said. Clifford Stark, Will loves you. The body and mind has infinite potential, just takes practice and consistency. Yes, awesome. Yes, I agree.
And Clifford Stark is an amazing example of that. If you guys go over to his YouTube channel, this man is in incredible shape.
He is awesome.
I saw it. I'm like, oh my God.
And the things he can do, like he's putting for a few times I tried his training and I just died. So that's one of the things that I'm gonna, like, I said to myself, I will finish Cliff's training and I will feel, that was cool. Not just, oh my God, I'm dying, right? So you can build up for everything. So yeah, go check him out because he's awesome. And he's so inspirational and educational and just amazing and so supportive. So go there and check him out. He's awesome.
Yes, we love you, Clifford. Yes, I need to start doing the exercises too. I'll see.
we can document that journey. That would be awesome.
Oh my God.
That would be really
Lily is good at a lot of things. Working out is not one of them. That's why I dance. That's my workout.
That's your workout, yeah.
I can't. Maybe I need Clifford Stark's routine. Yeah, if I have his routine, maybe I'll be better.
Yeah, you need to. I will send you a link. You need to try. I will actually post the link in the description, and you guys all need to do it. It's our challenge for the week. Everybody's gonna do Cliff's workout,
including Cliff.
Okay, I'm gonna. Cliff, I love you too, guys. So my beautiful souls, that was a very fun episode. I love it. That was awesome.
We were very excited today.
I'm very excited. So now I feel like I'm just gonna go and do Cliff's workout. That would be, and I will post it right away so we can all go and do it now.
Yeah, we should do it. I'm gonna go dance after this.
Everybody doing something. Do something for yourself, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So what will be your message for the end, Lily? We talked about a lot of things today. What will be your end message?
Dream crazy big dreams. That's what I think. Have crazy big dreams.
Awesome.
Why are you whispering?
It's like so awesome that I need to whisper.
It's true. It's true. And I see this so often. People don't have big enough dreams because they're afraid that they're not going to get there. You will get there, but you have to dream first. Have crazy big dreams.
And let's make a vision board. Yay!
Yes.
Okay, David, I just see what time it is. So my beautiful souls, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting, everybody, for being here in chat. It was so much fun. And we're going to do Cliff's workout, and we're going to make vision board. We have so many things to do. So we better get started.
We're back again next week.
Thank you, Lily, and thank you, everybody. Thank you. I love you.
Bye-bye.